Hello, you're watching the Star News Update. I'm Lucinda Joseph. Deputy Home Minister Dato' Wira Abu Saman Yusof says loan sharking and illegal money lending can now be investigated under the Anti-Money Laundering Act. Under the Act, those guilty of illegal money lending can be fined up to 5 million or be jailed up to 5 years or both. The Deputy Minister says the Cabinet has directed the Ministry to set up a committee to tackle the problem through effective enforcement and create greater public awareness. Abu Saman says the government is concerned with such activities, especially since the latest incident has shown that loan sharks can resort to cruelty just to get their money back. Taxi and bus passengers must be prepared to fork out between 30% and 50% more for the trips likely to be as soon as next month. With the increase, a 10-kilometer taxi ride would cost more than 10 ringgit instead of current fare at 8 ringgit, and even more should they get caught in a traffic jam. Minister in the Prime Minister's Department, Datuk Sri Muhammad Nazri Abdul Aziz, told reporters after hosting a dialogue with taxi operators and association in the Klang Valley. A memorandum on the fare increase has been circulated to all ministries for their feedback. French and Brazilian search planes scoured the waters of the Atlantic on Tuesday looking for the remains of an Air France jetliner that disappeared in a storm with 228 people on board. The Airbus A330 went missing on flight from Rio de Janeiro to Paris. French President Nicolas Sarkozy says that there was little chance of finding any survivors. Air France Flight 447 left Brazil on Sunday night and lost contact with air traffic controllers in the early hours of Monday morning. Prime Minister Dato' Sri Najib Tun Razak is hoping to further strengthen bilateral ties between Malaysia and China during his first visit to China, especially in the wake of the global economic uncertainties. Star correspondent Chow Haban has the story.
Dato' Sri Najib Tun Razak has arrived in Beijing on Tuesday for his first official visit to China after becoming the 6th Malaysian Prime Minister. This is Najib's first official visit to a country outside of the ASEAN in his bid to strengthen bilateral ties with China 35 years after his late father Tun Abdul Razak visited the communist country for the first time to establish a new era of diplomatic relations. His wife Datin Sri Rosmah Mansor and other official delegates are accompanying the Prime Minister. The delegation comprises more than 30 officials, including 6 ministers and about 170 businessmen. The Prime Minister will meet Chinese Premier Wen Jiabao tomorrow and pay a courtesy call on Chinese President Hu Jintao on Thursday.
The Penang government will reward civil servants 10,000 ringgit and a chance for promotion if they expose corruption cases. Penang Chief Minister Lim Guan Eng says the Integrity Award was the first reward of its kind in the country and is open to all government employees. He says the award is not only a preventive measure to tackle corruption, adding the state government would also protect the identity of the whistleblower. He told reporters this after swearing in of Farizan Darus as the new state financial officer at Komta Penang. For more updates, log on to thestaronline.tv. I'm Lucinda Joseph. Thanks for watching.